In this video, we're going to look at the different styles of run line. And so to get started, I'm just going to draw a simple line by using the Create Outline tool. And I'll just place a few points on my screen and then right-click to let go and right-click to stop using the tool. And now that I have it selected, you can see here in the object properties that this line that I've drawn is set as a running line. And it has no style, which means it will simply be a straight forward, forward, forward style of run stitch, just like the straight stitch on your sewing machine. But right now we have so many different styles to choose from. Straight line double, straight line triple, but then there's all kinds of decorative styles like this chain stitch, which if I get a little closer, you can see what it's creating. Applique, just all kinds of interesting little stars and shapes and symbols and people. And of course, as I choose them, it changes the size and the sort of default size and spacing of these little motifs. But we can take control of that. So if you want to, and maybe I'll just go with this chain stitch. So right now it's at the default size for the chain stitch. If I want to take control of it, I need to put a check mark in the length box. And what it does is it overrides the defaults and allows me to set them, and allows me to set its width and its length independently. Now, as soon as I checked off this length, it became very narrow. And that's because the width, so the width is controlled in the tool options box up here where it says outline, and it's set at a 0.4 millimeter width, which is why it looks so skinny. If I change that number to, let's say, I don't know, 2 millimeters, there it is. It's nice and sort of back to its, sort of regular shape. Or I could make it even wider if I want to make that 3 millimeters. You can make it any width that you want. Now, to control the length, you choose with this box. So it's set at 2.5 millimeters. You want to make it 3.5 or whatever, go ahead. And so now I've made it wider and longer. So we're able to, I guess, first of all, choose a style based upon this large list, which you'll find there are dozens and dozens, if not hundreds and hundreds of different styles to choose from. And then once you choose your style, you can also control the length of it and the width of it. And that is found here by taking control of the checkbox of the length, and then you set your outline to be 4 millimeters wide instead of 3, or 2 millimeters long instead of 5, or whatever. And so now I've made kind of a taller, tighter little diamond. So that's the idea. There's lots of different styles that can be applied along a run line. It can be not just along a run line, it could be along a shape. So for example, if I choose to draw a little ellipse shape and then right click to finish, you can see that my ellipse is set by default to have, the fill is a paint fill and the outline is a running outline. And if I choose that running outline to be a chain stitch, then that's the style of embroidery for the run line. So yeah, lots of styles to choose from to really be creative and create new and interesting looks with your embroidery.